Welcome, to episode 7, of the Elkinsinboxinc News Top 10. Today is Saturday, October the 19th, 2019. Here is our first story. On the International Space Station, 2 female NASA astronauts have completed an historic spacewalk, making it the very first spacewalk in the space program's history, completed entirely by woman astronauts. NASA astronauts Christina Koch and Dr. Jessica Meir performed the EVA outside the orbiting laboratory back on Friday, October the 18th. The primary objective of the spacewalk was to replace a set of failed battery chargers. Overall, the International Space Station runs on 24 batteries. 12 of those batteries had failed and needed to be replaced. Those batteries were installed by astronauts on board the Space Shuttle Endeavour during mission STS-134 back in 2011. The battery replacement lasted just over the 3-hour mark. NASA says it will investigate what caused the battery failure while celebrating this historic triumph in its program's history. Number 2. And this is a special report on behalf of the Live PD Nation. Police in Birmingham, Alabama, need your help to find a missing 3-year-old girl. Kamille McKinney, also known as Cupcake, was first reported missing back on October 12, 2019. Kamille was abducted by 2 unknown male adults back on October 12. The 2 abductors may be driving a dark, older model Toyota Sequoia, as shown in the picture on the right. The 2 abductors stole Kamille late that night while she was at a birthday party. Kamille was last seen wearing a pink Minnie Mouse t-shirt. Kamille Cupcake McKinney is 3 years old, 3 feet tall, and has black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information leading to the potential rescue and recovery of Kamille, please call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-843-5678. Or call the Birmingham Police Department in Alabama at 1205-328-9311. And as always, if you see Kamille, her abductors, or this Toyota Sequoia, please dial 911 when you can do so safely. Number 3. On the way to Kansas Motor Speedway, for this Saturday's NASCAR Xfinity Series race, the race car hauler, for the number 10 Cupcake Racing Xfinity Series team, was involved in a serious accident, just outside of Marion, North Carolina. According to a statement by Fox Sports reporter Bob Pockras, the driver of the hauler, Barry Shepard, suffered a serious medical issue, and lost control of his truck. The call for the accident was placed at 5:18 p.m., back on Wednesday, October the 16th. Co-driver Barry Collins attempted to regain control of the truck. The truck ran off the right side of the road, tore through a guardrail, and rolled down an embankment off of Interstate 40, and hit several trees as it rolled 60 feet down the hill. Both of the truck's drivers were taken to the hospital with injuries. Ross Chastain will still field a number 10 car in this Saturday's Xfinity Series race at Kansas Speedway. Number 4. Country music legends Kix Brooks and Ronnie Dunn, better known as Brooks and Dunn, are set to be inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. They will be inducted this Sunday during a private medallion ceremony. Brooks and Dunn dominated the country music charts in the 90s, during an era known for the boom of country and line dance music. Also known by fellow recording artist Alan Jackson as Kix and Dunn, the country music duo topped the charts with such hits as Boot Scootin' Boogie, My Next Broken Heart, My Maria, Brand New Man, Hard Workin' Man, Hillbilly Deluxe, Burn That Bridge, That's the Honky Tonk Truth, and their patriotic anthem, Only in America. The duo has won 17 CMA Awards, 26 ACM Awards, and 2 Grammys. Number 5. Also joining Brooks and Dunn in the Country Music Hall of Fame is country crooner and comedian Ray Stevens. Stevens was born as Harold Ray Ragsdale in Clarkville, Georgia, on January 24, 1939. Stevens began his country career in 1958, and he is perhaps best known for his comedic style of music. Stevens, much like Brooks and Dunn, continues recording and touring to this day. Some of Stevens' singles include The Streak, Shriners Convention, Guitarzan, Mississippi Squirrel Revival, Would Jesus Wear a Rolex, Osama Yo Mama, Taylor Swift Is Stalking Me, Dear Slayer, Everything Is Beautiful, and Gone for Good. Stevens also owns an entertainment venue known as Cabaret in Nashville, Tennessee. Ray Stevens continues to inspire a lot of comedians today, including our very own producer, Matt Elkins. Number 6. Current WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins, has decided that he's had it with Bray Wyatt's antics. So this past Monday night on Raw, in an act of extreme rage, Rollins took matters into his own hands. He went over to the set of Bray Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse, beating down Bray, and knocking him to the ground. After the intense beatdown, Seth took a can of gasoline, poured it all over the Firefly Funhouse set, and lit the set into a flaming inferno. Bray Wyatt began doing the Firefly Funhouse segments on Raw and SmackDown back in April. He has also adopted a gimmick known as The Fiend, in which he would don a demon-like mask and attack WWE superstars from behind, and shoving his hand down their throat to choke the breath out of them. Seth Rollins is expected to defend his Universal title against Bray Wyatt in a Falls Count Anywhere match at Crown Jewel on Thursday, October the 31st. Number 7. A new initiative is being launched to make trick-or-treating on Halloween more inclusive for children with autism. Traditional plastic jack-o'-lantern buckets have been used for decades as a festive way to collect Halloween candy. Beginning this year, to make Halloween more inclusive for children with autism, some of these jack-o'-lantern buckets will begin appearing in blue. This is to commemorate Autism Awareness. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism are 1 in 59. Number 8. Authorities in China forcefully removed Christians and arrested several faith leaders after gathering at a state-recognized church that was suddenly deemed illegal by the Chinese Communist Party minutes before it was demolished. Around 1,000 Chinese police officers carried out the raid at the True Jesus Christ Church of Henan, forcefully removing its congregation, including 2 elderly members, who were injured in the incident. Sadly, this is an all-true reality in Communist China, as Christianity is illegal in that country. This is exactly what will be coming to America very soon, since the deep state is continuing its destruction of the Christian religion and making Christianity illegal in some jurisdictions already. Elkinsinboxinc encourages all God-fearing Christians out there to take a stand for their righteous beliefs and put a stop to this kind of tyranny before religious freedom becomes a thing of the past. Number 9. And this is an Elkinsinboxinc exclusive. There has been a noticeable change within the past several years that has seen cats and bears becoming just as intelligent as humans. In several recent social media posts, and eyewitness accounts have noted that cats and bears are becoming more adaptable to man-made environments. This is especially becoming true in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, where several bears have been filmed locking themselves in cars and climbing up the sides of buildings. There has been some evolution noticed in cats as well, as cats have even figured out ways to let humans know when it is time to feed them. And cats have even figured out when it's time for their litter boxes to be changed. Our producer, Matt Elkins, actually has a cat that swam across a creek just to get to him. And a bear was recently caught on camera stealing Halloween pumpkins. Finally, number 10. The photo you are seeing here is quickly going viral. This is an actual photograph of a starfish with a human-like butt. The photograph was taken of the starfish at the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach, California. Twitter user, Baby Shujo commented, "Saw a thick-ass starfish at the aquarium today." She snapped a photo of it, posted it to Twitter, and the picture quickly went viral. The starfish has 2 lumps on its body, giving it the appearance of a human-like backside. And if you look very closely, the starfish does resemble Patrick Star from SpongeBob SquarePants. And that concludes this edition of the Elkinsinboxinc News Top 10. If you like what you are watching from our studios, leave a comment, like, and subscribe to all of our content. Thank you for watching, and God bless.